What's up, guys? I wanted to come on here today and talk about some things that have been going on. For one, congratulations to the vapors in the state of New York. For everybody who hasn't heard, the new budget that passed actually gets rid of the vaping regulations on a state level. It won't affect the federal regs, but it's a win for the vapors in New York regardless. And two, the soon-to-be head of the FDA used a term that no other person in the FDA has used before when talking about the less harmful alternatives to smoking. Nobody in the FDA would use that term. And as a matter of fact, they made it to where we cannot call these less harmful than smoking. And now the incoming head of the FDA actually used that term when talking about ways for people to get off of tobacco. So, in my eyes, it's a small thing, but it's a positive thing. And with everything that's been going on, I'll take any positive thing I can get, especially whenever it comes to the FDA. Now, there's been a lot of discussion about different things that are going on. A lot of people are worried about, the state of the world, the possibility of world wars. And I honestly, I don't want to get into that. If you guys want to see my political views on something, then, you throw it up in one of the comments. I might get into that, maybe. Because I know for a fact politics is a iffy subject with people. We try not to talk about it in the shop. So I'm going to vape again. Love this thing. Love the Alien with the TFE8 and rebuildable section. It's awesome. And I started making some staggered fuse Claptons, which is what I've got in there right now. And started using some lightning vapes. Not to give them by far they're not sponsoring me, I promise. But I use their 36 gauge whenever I'm building. It's this stuff right here. Love it. Probably going to be the only wire I use. There's some other good wires out there, but consistency wise and price wise, I think Lightning Vapes is about as good as it gets. And I know Ryan likes to plug pink in his videos, so I'm going to give vanilla custard for men's game. Replaced another vanilla custard that I was using for a long time. Just a really good custard, guys. Really good custard. As of right now, it's my favorite. But, I'm sorry that things have taken a little bit longer than I hoped they would with, getting the videos off the ground. There's just been some stuff that's come up here lately that's kindly held me back a little. For one, vehicle issues. Those are always expensive. Broke my phone mount for my phone charger the other day, which is awesome. Or for my tripod. It's actually being held together by super glue. So, but at any rate, guys, just wanted to give a heads up. Still, contact your senators. any of your local representatives and let them know to support the Cole Bishop Amendment. It's actually in a bill now, but I cannot remember what the bill number is. If somebody in the comments can think of it, put it in there, remind me. As I said, I'm not going to edit these videos. These are going to be straightforward, just as I was coming to you live, which I plan on doing. I'm going to try probably Wednesday of next week to do a live Q&A on Facebook. If you haven't found my Facebook yet, it was linked in the first video. I'm going to try to link it again in this one. But I'm hoping before too long the quality of the videos I'll have a little bit more play in the quality of the videos, actually make them a little bit better. I'm still new to this. This is my second video of this format that I'm putting up now. But if you guys want to get into building, give Lightning Vapes a look, because their wire is top notch in my opinion. And if you like vanilla custard, try Ends Game. I think that's about all the useless plugs I can put in right now. But guys, give me some ideas for some videos that you want to see in the future. That's another thing with everything that's gone on. I've kind of had issues coming up with what to talk about in videos, and luckily we've had the positives in the vaping industry that I talked about earlier, the New York thing and the interview with the soon-to-be head of the FDA that sparked my interest and made me want to talk about them. And, you know, that may be what a few of these videos are, is just stuff that comes up, makes me want to get behind the phone at this point, because that's what I'm recording on, and talk about them. But if you guys want to see a certain video, put it in the comments. I'm not going to promise I'll get to it right away, but I'll do my best. But yeah, just, you know, give me ideas. I'm going to try to get back to as many comments as I can. I always have, even when me and Ryan were doing the videos every weekend. I try to comment back on those. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know of any ideas you might have for topics. And guys, we'll get this off the ground, I promise. But peace. Get back to work, guys.